Hello everyone and welcome to tonight's live. My phone is completely smashed. I apologise in advance that you can't see anything. I'm really sorry. But hopefully you guys can hear me, and Scott is online ready. Hey Scott, let me see if I can add you. Scott Henley add. Bring Scott Henley.
Hey, how we doing? All right?
Yeah, I think we might have an echo.
It sounds okay on my end. What about you guys that are listening? Are we good or not?
Or not.
That's what you did there. Is it echoing, guys? Does it sound good? Just give us a bit of feedback. I can't hear. That's not a good start. Anyone else here? No one said anything.
It's only me that I think it's echoing.
Yes, I can hear. Thanks, Ruth. Okay. That is, my writing's backwards, isn't it, on the flip chart? That's a pain, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is a pain. Didn't know how to do that, did I? What? Okay, I don't know how you change that either.
I don't know. I think you have to wear headphones.
What, because it's echoing?
Yeah.
Okay, let me try and put my headphones on, see if it makes a difference. They're saying they can't hear you, Emma.
No, it's me echoing because they can hear now. It stopped echoing as soon as you put the headphones in. It stopped because
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Oh, if I turn that round, let's just come to me. Is it still backwards? The screen?
No,
Right.
you're a genius.
Look at that! Look at that! Right, let me just line it up.
That is amazing.
Let me just line it
You
up.
are really clever. I'm very impressed.
If you can't,
welcome, guys.
Sorry, if you can't see me, because obviously I can't see myself now in the picture, then just obviously let me know and I'll try and get my head in where I can.
I can't see you, no.
No, I mean when I'm talking.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
So welcome, guys, to our Tuesday night whole team winning UK call. If you've just joined the call, you'll see that there's a black screen on my side of the live. My camera is completely smashed. So it's not working at all. I mean, that is mum life. So I'm really sorry that mine is off, but you get to see the lovely Scott Henley, PMD in the business. We're actually not going to share too much of Scott's story tonight because we're going to really focus on 30 minutes of solid training, even though his story is amazing. Scott was in the army. No, army? RAF.
Yeah.
RAF, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, not
That's
the
right.
army. RAF, and then obviously retired his career in the RAF to do Juice Plus full time, which is amazing. But tonight Scott's actually going to go through with us the information about the brand new app that is launching, I believe, on Monday.
Yeah, the 18th.
Is that right?
Exciting.
Monday?
Yeah, the 18th. Yeah.
So Scott's been part of the group that has been trialing the app, so he fully understands what's been going on and how it works, and is going to give us lots of information. So Scott's just going to basically talk. I might throw a few questions out, and then if we've got time, we will open up for questions and answers right at the end. But if you can keep your questions until the end, that'd be great. And Scott, just massive thank you for coming on and sharing with everyone. We really appreciate, and I'll leave it to you.
Thank you very much, Emma. Yeah, guys, so obviously 5.5 years in the business, lots of things happening at the minute, new structure, new investment, new products, new IT systems, and I think this app is definitely going to be an absolute game changer, because what we offer at the minute on top of the products to make the value, or to add value to the products, is online support, our support, food plans, recipes, meal ideas, all that sort of stuff. But now we can offer a free app, which I think is absolutely incredible, and it's going to help in so many ways. So I've been involved in the last couple of weeks, a couple of Zooms. I've had a look at the app, the demo app, and I've been given the basics of you know, how it'll work, what the company will be going to be doing, how it will sort of evolve moving forwards, and you know, what we hope, what the company hope to achieve from it. And yeah, like, if I was you, I'd be mega excited. It's going to be a game changer, trust me, it is. Okay, so basically, obviously, like Emma said, if Emma's got any like real big questions, I can't see your questions now. I can't see your comments, so Emma will interrupt me anytime throughout. But at the end, save your questions, please, because obviously there'll be loads. Let me go through everything I've got. It's only 2 pages of this, so don't worry. Sorry about my writing; it's terrible, but I will go through it. Leave the questions at the end, and I'll go through it as best as I possibly can. Okay, so the JP Life app, all right. It is live on the 18th of February, okay? The 18th of February, all right? So, all customers that have ordered from Monday, which is the 11th, will get the email to welcome to the app on the 18th. And obviously, if your customer orders on the 12th, they'll get it on the 19th. So it's always 7 days after. Now, I did ask the company why 7 days, and they said it gives them time to the products to get to them to look through your support groups and the plans and stuff like that and get ready. So that's why they're doing it 7 days afterwards, okay? And at the minute, guys, it's only new customers that will come onto that, okay? So there's 3 systems.
Sorry,
right?
Scott. So
yeah.
say that, sorry.
Yes,
so you're saying it's live on Monday, no,
yeah.
live on the 18th.
Yeah.
Customers that order from the 11th will be emailed a week later to be able to download the app. So every customer 7 days afterwards.
Yeah, every customer. So if they've ordered on the 11th, they'll go, when it goes live on the 18th, they'll get the email to log into the app. If someone ordered on the 12th, they'll get it on the 19th. Yeah, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
All right, so there's 3 systems. All right, there's a customer app, which we've just talked about. That's what the customer will get when they've ordered. Your new customer 7 days later. Okay, and I'll go through the customer app in a second. All right, there's a mobile management app. This is for distributors, so this is for us. So we can see, obviously, when the customer has first logged in, if they haven't logged in yet, if they've not changed their password or logged in and not registered. Also, in the mobile management app, and I'll go into more of it in a sec, you can see what your customer's up to, which is really exciting. And again, we don't get access to the mobile management app until the customer has ordered, and then we'll get access 7 days later. And obviously, once that's happened once, then you've got access for it for the rest of your JP journey. Does that make sense, Emma?
Yeah, so basically everybody needs to get an order on Monday the 11th so they can get access to their app on the 18th.
It's 12th today, so as soon as you get a new order in today or yesterday, you'll get access to the app. With your new customer will show on there, and obviously every customer you get after that, it will show their name on the app and whether they're active or not, and when they've last logged in and all that sort of stuff. But I'll go into that in a sec. Okay, and then you've got the campaign manager, which is run by the office. So that's the other system, right? That's a back office system. We don't have to worry about that. Okay, so 3 systems. Now, I'll go into this in a sec. I'll go into the 3 systems in a sec. So the app, guys, is at the minute it's just a link to a website. Okay, so you can't go in the App Store and just download it yourself, I'm afraid. All right, not yet anyway. Okay, so it's only an invite-only thing. All right. From April, I've been told it will be in the App Store. Okay, but for now it's an invite-only thing. All right, and that's maybe why it's just new customers. I'm not 100% sure. But they, again, the company are looking to existing customers to get the app. All right. So the programs the company are going to be running on the customer app, again, you probably can't see this, is the One Simple Change, family and children, weight management, energy and vitality. So obviously that will be the lifting products and things like that. Fitness, partner-driven programs like the 10-day shred or your January cleanse and stuff like that. And JP stories from customers and distributors. So this is what will be on the app. So the app is pretty much like Instagram. So you just scroll through the feed, okay? And as a customer, when they're scrolling through, there'll be like, you know, one simple change. There'll be, you know, inspirational things. There'll be a bit about the products, you know, fitness videos. You know, all sorts of things like that, and they can just scroll down and they can like they can heart it just like they would do on Instagram. Okay. So all these things I've just mentioned, and there'll be more eventually, are updated daily. So it's not just one, it's not just one recipe or one meal idea a week. It's daily. It's added on, so the customer can always have a look and sometimes we don't post it every day or whatever it is. So this is something that the customer will really feel they can engage with. Okay. So yeah, I've gone through all that. So that's the program. So that's and the content is great. They've got specialist guys in not Memphis, in the Basel office in Switzerland that have been in the fitness industry for years. That have been involved with nutrition or been involved with other programs that they're then going to be making content daily. So these are experts in their fields, which is again going to be brilliant content. Anything on the content, man? Yeah. Anything on the content?
I'm typing.
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm typing what you're writing. No, you're fine. We're getting loads and loads of questions, Scott.
Cool.
But
yeah,
if
honestly,
I just find just write them at the end.
Yeah,
people are asking what
more.
about existing customers, blah blah blah. We'll answer all of that stuff at the end.
Yeah. Okay, so the app benefits. So this is what the company have come out and said. This is how the app will help us. So obviously the first one is retention. All right. So obviously once the customer is on the app, it's liking all the content, and with our support as well. Don't get me wrong. We still want the relationship with the customer, but they found that they've already launched this in, I think it's Germany, and they found that their retention went up from this app because there will be and I'm going to go into this in a sec, there will be a part in the app where eventually when they click on, say that there's a lift advert, they click on it and it will go through to buy now. All right, I'm going to go through it in a sec. Obviously relationships as well. So relationship with the products, with the company, and with us as well, because it'll be an interactive app. Again, I've got to go through that in a sec. More connection with our customers, because we can find out on the app. There'll be a section where they can fill in their weights, their daily activity. I'm not sure if it's got steps. What they're eating. I've asked for there to be like a program where they can actually enter what they're eating and calorie count. So I think that's quite a big thing, but they've not got back to me yet on that one. And you can see what from the management app, you can see what your customer's up to, and I'm going to go through that in a sec. They can also share content on their social media. So again, like on Instagram, they have a look at something and they can share it to their Facebook or Insta, which I think is great, because obviously it'll be Juice Plus all over it, but it'll be a recipe, or it'll be a one simple change or a fitness thing. All right, so this is great for getting our brand awareness. And then the data management. Okay, so this is the main bit for us. Okay, so basically anything our customer does. So every time they log in, we will know on their data management app. Any like post clicks they do, we'll know. So if they click on the lift, right, we'll get a notification. I think it's via email, or it might be a notification on the app. I haven't seen the management app yet, only the customer one. Okay. Any changes they make to their weight or things like that, what they're eating, how their energy levels are, we'll get a notification on the changes, good and bad. If they want product info, so at the minute, say a lift, they scroll down, they click on the lift. If they say they want more info, at the minute what happens is we get an email to say this customer has clicked on information on the lift, can you contact them? All right. Eventually what the company will do is they'll click on the product info and it will say buy now. Okay, and you can buy it. And obviously the app that they're getting for the link is linked to your website, so you get the commission just like it would be on your website or virtual office. Okay, and yeah, so it's the same with the orders. So it's going to be really interactive. But obviously that's for every customer, because on the management app we can see all our customers and any changes that they're doing. So it's really intimate without having to ring them, message them, because what it's like, they don't message back or you don't hear from them when they're not posting in the groups. But lots of people are really are really active on apps and stuff like that. Like my Apple Watch, I bloody love it. I bloody love it, and I'm always on it and seeing what I'm doing and tracking my progress and stuff like that. So this is going to be huge. And this is the biggest bit, I think, with the app benefits, is how we can manage the data on there and really not only get retention, but upgrade products as well. So if they're on just the capsules, we can get on the lift as well, on the Amigas. Anything, Emma?
No, I'm just typing. Sorry, Scott.
That's
I'm
all right.
typing everything that you're writing because I think it's brilliant what you're sharing.
Okay.
I think more and more when we get to actually look at this ourselves, we'll understand how to use it and how it works. Obviously, you've been trialing it, so you really it's quite a difficult thing to try and explain when you haven't got it in front of you. But I think you're doing a fab job. So
but the app is the customer app is very straightforward and very easy to use. Like I said, it's just like Instagram. So once they log in, they put in their personal details, and then they start scrolling and liking and things like that. That's pretty much it. I haven't seen the distributor app yet. All I know is that we log in. Our customers' names will be there if they're active, if they've logged in or not, and stuff like that. And then I don't know how we see the changes that each customer is making, but I'd imagine you'll be able to click on that customer and see their profile. So all this information, guys, along with a presentation, will be in your virtual office. I believe they did say today, but the meeting overran today a bit. The Zoom call. But it will definitely be in there by tomorrow. So what I would say is, obviously, I'll try and answer all your questions in a minute, but have a look in your video, and a lot of things will be in there. Okay. The company are also going to be giving lots of updates via email and social media. So videos about the app that we can share, emails to us about how it will all work and things like that. Right. So they are. Although it might feel like we're bloody launching, we're launched really, although it's not until Monday officially. A lot of information will come out, so you will feel much better, promoting the app, using the app, and being excited about it, basically. So I've got you get access to the management app when you get a new customer. So any new customer from yesterday onwards, you'll get an email 7 days later. So again, with existing customers, I don't know the answer yet. The company said hopefully in April, existing customers will have access to the app as well.
I think as well, someone's just wrote on the comments, if an existing customer gets a reorder, then obviously they'll be able to get the app then. Yeah. Because obviously that counts as a new order, and all the factual information rather than what Scott's giving us will be on the virtual office, like you said. So, we all have our own businesses. We can go into our virtual office, read all the information so we fully understand, and then a lot of the questions that people are asking will be answered. Cool.
Is there any questions I can answer?
Oh, it's already on our virtual office, apparently.
Brilliant. Yeah, so get on there. Get on there and have a look. But is there any questions I can answer? Should I flip myself back around so I can have a look? Sorry, guys, you don't want to see my kitchen, do you? There we go. I'm not sure about countries yet. That's a great question. So I'm not sure about countries yet. I know it's in the UK and Europe. I'm pretty sure, because obviously they're already doing it in Germany. But again, hopefully that'll be on your virtual office. Not 100%. And have you seen any questions ever on there?
A lot of people are asking the same thing about new customers, old customers. Yeah. So currently it's for all new customers. I think it's April, isn't it? That's going to be rolled out to everyone, but that's to be confirmed.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great point from Emma Snedden there. If it's a reorder, you can, if you want, if the customer is reordering, just cancel their existing and then just put a new order in the time being. I would do that, because again, you don't want to feel like they're missing out, especially if you're posting it all over Facebook. We want to get as many customers as possible on this.
Definitely. There's so many comments, I can't keep up. There's 330 comments. So if you've got a question, pop it in, and then all orders from yesterday will be eligible to download the app from 7 days later, which is Monday.
Yeah, it was a lot of the same questions.
Someone said something about if it's in the App Store, anybody will be able to download it. Obviously, you have a special code to log in, so you won't just be able to use it without buying a product.
Yeah, definitely. They'll have a code. They'll have a code. So you need a password and all the rest of it. So they definitely can't log in. Someone's just put, how do we promote on social media? Again, the company are bringing out videos, so marketing tools like they always do, and photos. So there's loads of things we can promote on Facebook.
I think as well, guys, if you're not following Matthias on Facebook, he releases, and Simon Bowler, they release a lot of information through their personal social media pages. So make sure you're following them, because they do release information about different things. And make sure you're checking the updates on the office, because there is so much information that's now being put on there. So this stuff...
apparently it's 31-page document on the VO. So happy reading tonight, guys. Get your head into it, because it'll be worth it. Trust me, it will be worth it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But like you said, until you're actually seen the app and you're on it, or the customer's on it, then you know, you're not gonna get to grips with it until you're on it. And what I would say as well, I've just ordered. I should have ordered my lift last week, but I waited till yesterday because because I'm a customer as well as a distributor, so I want to get involved in the app and use the app. So I've just put an order through yesterday, you know, because at the end of the day, if it tracks your weight and it gives you fitness tips and health tips and recipes and stuff like that, then, you know, it's good for us as well as the customers, right?
Of course it is. Of course it is.
Just looking for, I don't know about the countries, guys. You'll have to just bear with me on that.
It'll probably be on that 31-page document.
Yeah. I don't think there's much else, Emma, is there?
It doesn't look like there's much else that people are asking. It's just mine's being really slow. Hang on. I'm just going to try and see.
Go on there, sorry.
Yeah,
I mean, what I would say is, guys, like this is huge. This is a game changer. Along with new products that come out and new countries that are launched, like if we use this right and we really create lots of excitement and intrigue, like we always do with everything, as you know, as a whole big team, you know, people will start talking in a different way about the company and about what we try and do. And that's what we want, right? We want to create raving fans. And this is a great way to create as many raving fans as we can, because, God, you order a Juice Plus products, you get a free app, and the app's amazing. Do you know what I mean? That goes a long, long way. So let's create a lot of excitement and a lot of intrigue out there. And as well, we know that, you know, like we say with the product, be a product of the product. Well, you know, like I said, get your order in and get on the app yourself, because when you're on the app yourself, that's the best way to create so much excitement and curiosity and intrigue, isn't it? So loads of people will be putting orders in, no doubt.
So it's saying the customer apps is for motivation, tips, recipes and fitness, like you said. The mobile management app for us is for customer activity, customer data, as obviously it will be GDPR compliant and customer management. And then corporate can look at their activity and their data and their management.
Yeah.
And
it's great. That's great. How good is that for corporate as well? So they can see, you know, all the trends and everything like that. So that's epic, isn't it? And who's looking at what? Also, what I was going to say, Emma, GDPR, that's coming out in May. So going slightly off tangent a little bit, but it will relate to the app. GDPR comes in May, and when we put an order through our virtual office, obviously we need their card details. Well, that will stop in May. All right, so you either direct people to your website, or what's going to happen is you get to the point where you put on your virtual office their name and address and everything like that in, and then there'll be a button to say send link to your customer. So then they put the card details in. So there's still that little bit of, you know what I mean, a little bit of control that's not in your hands. And then they follow the link and everything's set up ready, and they just put their card details in. All right, so what the app will be able to do when they're on it is when it's connected in April, they'll be able to upgrade orders or put new orders in through the app, because it's linked obviously to your website. So you can just say to them, yeah, you can order and, you know, put it through the app. So you don't even need to have their details or anything like that, or direct them to your website. You just say, yeah, order through your app. All right, so the app will be like a one-stop shop eventually, if that makes sense. All right, so the GDPR, it sort of actually helps us a bit, because there's a lot of worry about that, I know, because a lot of people don't I always say to my customers, my potential, you can order through a website, or you can do it, or I can do it for you, whatever's easier. But I know everybody's different.
So I think with the actual the franchise partner app, there's so much to it. I mean, I'm just looking at this 31-page document now, and it looks like it's going to be absolutely incredible. And I would definitely recommend you guys to go on the virtual office and have a look. I was just trying to see if there was anything that said about the different countries in the frequently asked questions bit, but I can't see that at the moment. Just so I could tell you guys that obviously I would definitely get online, have a look, read through. Scott's gone through it so much. If you haven't placed an order yesterday, make sure it's your job today to get an order, or tomorrow, you know, because you guys want to be able to look at it as well. Encourage your customer, maybe make your customer aware they're going to be receiving an email about a new app to download and how excited you are for them. It's just another way of talking to people. And, you know, when you're following up orders this week, next week, you can say, oh my God, you're going to be one of the first. I'm placing orders tonight. You ready to go?
Yeah, you can also contact all current customers and say, you know, if you order, you'll be one of the first to get their hands on the new Juice Plus app, or all old customers or inquiries that you've had about the products. You know, hey, do you still want to order? You still want help? You still want my help achieving your goals, whatever they are. If you do order, you're going to be one of the first exclusive to get hold of our new JP app. You know, again, it's another string to our bow, isn't it? It's just brilliant. It's so good. I love it. It's going to be a game changer. I guarantee it. It's going to be huge.
And the things that I remember about the business one as well, it's really going to help us be able to work so effectively. And it gets us off of Facebook, less scrolling, yeah, more working. Because we were talking about it today on our little mini team training about people wasting time scrolling, and maybe on this we'll be able to be much more business focused.
Definitely. It's going to be brilliant. It's going to be brilliant. And guys, please, like anything, you know, there's always can be improvements, and it's never as smooth as we want it to be, and you know, it can always be better. But having speaking to Matthias, you know, and Nikki in the office, not just about the app, but about Lift, about, you know, the conventions, and, you know, in the PMD meetings that we've had, they are listening. They are listening, and they're taking it in, and they're acting upon it. Okay, so I know it's easy to moan and easy to be negative, but try and always think of the positives. Okay, and if there is something that you think could be better or could be changed, then just voice it to your upline NMD, and we will voice it to the company, and they will do something about it. Trust me, they will. But let's be positive and excited about all these changes, and you know, the rest of 2019, because let me tell you now, you know, we've never had it so good. We have never had it so good. Trust me. So. Yeah, I'm buzzing. Emma's buzzing. The NMDs and your NMDs and above are buzzing. And this year is going to be, you know, business is just going to go boom. It really is. Anyway.
Just before we close off, so I thank you so much for sharing with us about the app. Obviously, February's also seen the launch of Lift. And I know lots and lots of people have started ordering Lift and have got it for their customers. And if you're SC and above, you get those. I'm hoping everyone is aware, but you get those 5 orders, and then it's not going to be available again for a while. So Scott, can you just give us just 2 minutes of what you've been telling your team about Lift? I know I've literally put you on the spot.
No, it's fine.
You know, I just want everyone to be really encouraged by Lift and think, okay, it did launch at the beginning of February, but it's here for the whole of February. So you've got this whole month to go out and get those extra 5 orders.
Yeah, definitely. Do you know what, guys? Again, I said it just a minute ago, another string to our bow. It really is. We've got products for health. We've got products for meal replacements. We've got products for pre and post workout, fat loss. You know, Amigas, which is I think it's more mind, isn't it? And then we've got this Lift, which is an energy booster, a natural energy booster, right? One of the world's only natural energy boosters, like 7 different superfoods in it. So we live in a society, in a world, you know, where we're too busy. We you know, lack of sleep, lack of energy. You know, we always need that midday you know, lift or whatever, you know, excuse the pun, but you know, that's the world we live in, and people will quite easily get a coffee. you know, or have 3 or 4 cups of coffee a day, or go to Costa's or whatever it is, you know, that's £3-4 every time they get one. Do you know what I mean? So we can say, look, guys, we've got an energy drink here that's, you know, it's, well, if you drink Red Bull and Monster and stuff like that, you're killing your insides pretty much. But we've got a natural energy drink here. It's way better than your midday coffee. So just replace this, and it's less. Right? That's how you market it. It's less than a cup of coffee. And obviously, when you've ordered it, guys, and you're starting to use it, you'll be able to, you know, share your story and all the rest of it, and it becomes a little bit easier. But that's the way I would market it. I know quite a lot of the leaders are doing it that way, but also it's bloody good. It does work. No, I didn't know what to expect, and I'm quite honest with it all. You know, I love the capsules. I love the shakes of pre-post workout. Now I've been swimming the last few months, right, and I bloody hate swimming with a passion, but I've been doing it because my mate had an injury and it was low impact, so I said, yeah, I'll do it with him anyway. So I've been working up to a mile, which is 64 legs in the pool, obviously using my lift throughout the exercise, throughout the swim. And I'm finding the mile, and I don't do a mile every week, but you know, every other week or something like that. But I'm finding it easier and easier. Anyway, just after Christmas, I was in the pool and I was having my lift, and I felt good. I got to 64 legs, and I thought, do you know what? I feel all right. And then I got to a mile and a half, which is about 84 or something like that. And then I got to 100. I got to 100 lengths. I've never swum that far in my life. And the only difference is I had a lift, right? That's all I can put it down to. Okay. So, you know, it is great.
I went for a bloody run. I don't do running.
Yeah, it is a great. And I've heard people moaning about the taste. Guys, put a bit of ice in, a bit of water, a bit of ice in a shaker, put it in and shake it up. If it's really that bad, add a bit of natural flavouring or just a little bit of Ribena or whatever. I wouldn't recommend that, but you can if you want. But ice and cold water and a shake.
Really nice.
Yeah.
I really like it.
Yeah.
We mixed it up today at our training. There was 7 of us that shared it, and there was only one girl that said, "Oh, I don't like it." And then it was like, okay, but you know, you ever take something and just drink it because you want to feel better, just drink it, and I think it's amazing. I love it. I mean, I've got used to the boosters. They weren't my favourite originally, but I've really got used to them. But I think that lift tastes really nice.
Yeah, it does. It's great. And again, massive market out there. Massive market. You know, if people don't want to try the shakes or they don't want to try the capsules for whatever reason, then, you know, we've got totally different products here that, you know, everyone could use. But pretty much everyone drinks bloody coffee, don't they? Or tea. Or, you know, or want that midday lift. We've got something that's cheaper and better. You know, so that's how we should be marketing it, definitely. But again, if used correctly, if you're creating enough hype and excitement, if you're using it yourself and feeling the benefits, your business can go to new levels. It really can, and it's as simple as that. But you know, you've got to be using it, and you've got to be creating excitement and curiosity and showing people on your social media and when you're talking to them the benefits, and you know, shouting from the rooftops.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming on and sharing with us about Lift. The information has been amazing. I've just been sending it into my team group so everybody's got the full information. Guys, go on the virtual office, have a look at that 31-page presentation. Get yourself an order so you can be using the app.
And if there's
your own order.
Yeah, and if there's any questions that aren't answered in there, go to your upline NMD and they can post in the NMD group. The company will look at it and will, you know, get a response. Okay, but they do listen. Trust me, they do, and they're trying to make everything as easy and as you know, functional and you know, what's the word? I can't even think what I'm trying to say. I'm too excited. But they're, you know, trying to make it as best as possible for us to build, you know, massive businesses, basically.
Yeah, I think it's been a massive month for us. Lift and the new app in 1 month. We are going places.
Yeah.
Far from the
Brilliant.
that I join with the Tinder shake. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining our call. Next week we have the amazing Danny Kumru, who's crying baby. Next week we have the amazing Danny Kumru. She is going to be sharing with us her insights into Lift, how to push it in the last couple of weeks of the event. Also, just a reminder about Brighton, it is next month, 23rd and 24th of March. you need to be there. It's a non-negotiable. So get yourself
there's
a
only
ticket.
400 tickets left, Emma. That's it.
I think there's even less than that now.
Yeah. So don't miss out on that one.
Yeah, so get yourself a ticket. Make sure you buy your ticket directly from Juice Plus, and not buy it via resales. So your ticket needs to be bought directly from Juice Plus, not via resales, guys. So and yeah, thanks for getting on a call. Thanks so much, Scott.
Cheers, guys.
Someone just, where is the presentation in the virtual office? So if you go onto virtual office and go into tools, it's in there. So thank you so much. Thanks,
Brilliant.
Scott.
Brilliant. Take care. Cheers, Emma.
Bye.
Bye.